On today's episode of Understanding Land Titles, we are going to be talking about Gazette as a land title. Now, what is a Gazette? So many persons might not know that a Gazette is actually a land title. Why it is on persons, it is not. But Gazette is a land title. Now, the question is, what is Gazette as a land title? Now, a Gazette is a document that records all the lands that have been fully released by the government, which implies this is a document that records all the lands that have been fully excised by the government. That is what a Gazette is. When you see a land that has a Gazette as the title, you just know that this land is simply coming from a process of excision. Now, an excision is fully completed when it has been recorded in the Gazette. That is what a Gazette is all about. It's a document that contains all the lands that have been fully released and excised by the government. So I need you to understand that Gazette as a land title is as important as C of O is as a land title. Gazette is a very, very important land title document, and this is because when a property has been fully released by the government and it has been gazetted, now that means the government have released this particular property to either the villagers or the individuals or the real estate company. This shows that whosoever that the government releases this property to now has the right to be the signatory of that land. That means they can fully sign where the government would have signed. This means the new owner now has the right to fully sell this property to whosoever, and they have the right to sign on the property because this now belongs to them, no longer the government or the villagers or whosoever that is reselling this land to a new owner now has the right to sign the same signature always signed by the government, and that particular document now becomes as powerful as that of a C of O. That is why a Gazette is also a very important land title, because the new owner, after being exercised, after being released by the government, the new owner of this land now has the right to sign on that document just as the government would have signed. That is one of the importance of having Gazette as a very, very important land title. I hope this particular point is understandable, but if you still have confusions or you need questions on these particular land titles, do well to reach out to me.